there are a few sort of exponential age times geopolitics things to get into this month, but one of the big things was Saudi Arabia announcing this humane AI, like just massive nationwide strategic push on AI, hundreds of thousands of NVIDIA chips, tens of billions of dollars a year. And, this is something we talked about at the GMI event in California, just how deeply MBS sort of gets it, right? Gets the exponential age. And you just sense a country now that knows the oil wealth is not going to last forever and ever, and is just making a massive strategic decision around intelligence and the exponential age. And it's really interesting to watch it.
We've probably all mid-curved NVIDIA because we were assuming that there was going to be a boom-bust cycle because Microsoft and others will have pre-ordered what they're doing. But now we're seeing nation states with endless capital availability building yet more stuff. And I just can't see how that stock doesn't continue to really perform because it's at the epicenter of everything still. And that doesn't go away. And Taiwan certainly being another.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, we can gallop straight into the other really interesting thing this month. Jensen Huang was just speaking at Computex, the massive technology conference in Taiwan, right? And talking through the way NVIDIA sees AI, fascinating, this journey from AI to agents to physical AI, which he's talked about before. But if you just want an overview of where AI is heading, it's a brilliant talk. Announcing some really interesting stuff that we can get into, I really want to get into. But one of the big things he announced was a strategic partnership to build a massive AI supercomputer in Taiwan, right? So this is NVIDIA, the Taiwanese government, and TSMC all coming together to build, a world-leading AI supercomputer in Taiwan, right? And it just strikes me that really taps into all kinds of fascinating stuff. One of the things it taps into is this idea of a grand bargain that you and I have talked about before, that I think came out of the GMI event the year before last, right?
That's right.
You can just see how interwoven US AI companies and TSMC are becoming, to the point where outright conflict just becomes unthinkable. And it's like you can have TSMC factories in Arizona, but in return, US companies, basically NVIDIA, need to agree to do hundreds of thousands of chips in Taiwan to do a world-leading AI supercomputer. And at some point, we know that these are going to break apart into spheres of influence, right? And we're kind of arranging that now. That's what it feels like to me. And we're going to be so woven through each other that outright conflict becomes unthinkable. It's really interesting to see the strategy play out. And cycling back to what you said, we have mid-curved it because, this is another kind of God knows how many other 100,000 NVIDIA chips, right? So where's the boom and bust cycle when you have sovereign nations wading in like this?
Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end. Look, if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button and check out the video here on the right-hand side. I'm sure you'll enjoy that one as well. And if you're ready for more, go to realvision.com/join. I'll see you there.